I had to restart twice.
Oh no!
To get my
But
Switch to
you got the clock all ready to go.
Yeah. Hey, Kaylee. Kaylee's been ready.
Hi, Kaylee. Yeah, when I checked on it last week, there were like 2 people waiting for it to start, and I was like, "Wow, y'all are ready." I am not this ready.
Instagram just told me my countdown for this event is just ended. Thanks, Instagram.
Good job, Instagram.
Oh no, I dropped a pistachio on the table. I guess I have to eat it now.
The horror. Well, at least we know that you're not, allergic to or intolerant of pistachios, unlike other foods that may or may not be in your immediate presence.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no other food on this table.
Uh-huh.
Because I ate it all.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, who else is here? We got a couple people here.
Party time. All right. Yeah, I haven't written it all today, so this will be my writing.
I think you just went mute.
I did.
Oh, okay. I haven't written today, but I work today. But I'm going to be working on the new book because my writers group...
The one with the ADHD protagonist?
It's not a thing. My writers group meets Sunday, and the deadline to submit new chapters is tonight. And I really wanted to submit a new chapter to them. And so I probably have like, I don't know, I'd say 700 words left to write in this chapter. So hopefully I can get that done, and then I have an article I need to write too. Probably not going to get all that done tonight.
Yeah, my goal is just to write more words on my actual manuscript.
Kaylee is revising sci-fi romance for Pitch Wars. T-minus 5 days until mentors are announced. Any hint, Sarah? I can tell you that I'm not a mentor because I didn't apply. That's the only hint I can give you. And Ernie is here, and Jennifer's here. Hi, everyone. What are y'all working on today?
Except Kaylee, we already know what you're working on.
Yeah, got Kaylee.
Yeah, I have this grand fantasy that I'll finish this draft of the manuscript by the end of the month, which I already know is physically impossible at the rate at which I write. But I just like round, like numbers, satisfying endings, things that fit. And so I'm like, obviously, end of the month, because 2 months isn't nearly as nice.
Yeah. How can you know how many words will finish a chapter? Is it just a guess based on how long you want the chapter to be? With contemporary, my chapters are they don't vary much in word count. So most of my scenes are about 1,500 words. They're like more or less sometimes depending on what's going on, but only by a couple hundred. And so I can pretty well guess how much I need for a scene. If I'm writing genre, not romance, then all balls are up in the air. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I never have any idea. Like, they tell you, 2,000 words to a scene or something, and then just somehow you make the numbers appear into appropriate chapter lengths.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go into other cozies and count the pages in the chapter and multiply that by 250.
Some big plot points tend to be a little bit longer, I think. So when I have, a big turning point or something like that, that chapter will usually be a little bit longer. Ernie is writing short historical romance. Kaylee's laughing at you.
Thank you, Kaylee. Yes.
Bert's are a new work in progress. Middle grade steampunk fantasy.
Steampunk. I'm a sucker for steampunk. I don't actually read a lot. I just think the aesthetic is really neat.
Mm-hmm. So yesterday I was hearing a lot of chatter about some bad agent behavior. And
Oh, is this what
so,
you were tweeting about?
well, yeah. So I tweeted that people could message me if they just need like a gut check to trying to figure out like, you know, is this normal or should I be worried or that kind of thing. And a lot of people took advantage of that offer, which I'm glad they did, because there are a lot of terrible agents out there.
Is that why you asked me who I was querying? Were you like checking it against your mental list of do not talk to these
Yeah.
humans?
I have a list now. So that's
This is
cool.
going to end up like that list of terrible men in media or whatever it is.
It's all in
Someone's
my
going to
head,
try to
though.
sue you for being on there.
And the worst part, though, is like I sometimes have trouble like distinguishing between people with similar names. And so, like, I'm making this up entirely, but like, there's like a person involved with Pitch Wars named Katie that's like really I don't like working with or used to be involved with Pitch Wars. And then there's like a cool person involved named Katie, and that's a fake name. And I literally have to check every time, being like, is this one I don't like?
First of all, hi Maya.
Hello, Maya.
Second of all, have I ever seen Jennifer actually do any writing?
Jennifer's not a writer.
No?
No, Jennifer's a blogger and event planner.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think all Jennifer does is work on this convention.
That is all she does, yeah. And her blog. But yeah, usually the convention.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Purchase events for welcome bags. That's cool. Purchase
options.
I read the wrong word. All right, we got about 3 minutes before we get writing. So if you haven't yet, let us know what you're working on today.
That is just enough time for me to tell everyone about this horrible website I'm dealing with right now.
Oh, no.
The theme is so old, it no longer supports updates to its menu. So you have to go into like the code and change it manually there to add or remove anything from the menu or change the order of the menu. So that's what I spent my day doing.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I annoyed 3 different computer people. I dug into the weirdest, deepest recesses of Reddit.
I don't think you got to the weirdest parts of Reddit.
There were some pretty weird parts. But it's true, I do tend to avoid, the actively malicious sections.
Yeah.
I agree, Kaylee. Oops. Well, I accidentally clicked Maya, but yes, you probably should too.
Oh, working on YouTube video planning and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Jennifer says I've written fan fiction about 8 years ago.
What fandom and what ship? I have to know in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, next minute and a half.
Thank you. That is a wonderful offer. I'm not going to sick this website on anybody unless they're like diehard dedicated to updating the Rocklopedia. That would be cruel and unusual. But thank you.
Kaylee said every part of Reddit is a weird part.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey, Robin, glad you could join us.
Oh, that person is Laura.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. She said she was going to log in under her gamer name so we wouldn't be confused.
Yeah, no less confusing.
I was going to say Jennifer is probably Twilight fanfiction.
Wild. Yay, Robin's here. Hi, Robin.
Mariah's working on plotting a vampire ninja epic fantasy. Wow.
Where did you find that? And that sounds like it would be amazing fanfic.
I don't think that's fanfic.
But it would be amazing fanfic since we were just talking about Twilight.
Oh, we got to start writing in 5 seconds.
Oh.
All right, we got 20 minutes of writing time, and I'm going to get the little banner up, and we'll talk to you in 20 minutes. Where's the banner? There it is. Okay. On your mark, get set.
Right, edit, and whatever else the rest was. And that's time, everyone. Pencils down, time to stretch and rehydrate. My voice cracked. It was almost so good. I'll start liking girls soon.
I can't remember
Oh
my main character's dad's job.
no. Can't you just search it? Are you using Scrivener or Word or something? Yeah, can't you just search for like
Scrivener.
worked at or something?
No. So at one point I thought he was a state senator, and at another point I thought he would be a rep, like a U.S. representative, and I can't remember what I decided on. So I thought it was in the scene, so I just like went to scan the
Ernie's
scene
calling
and
you
I
out.
see it anyway. What happened? So I do have a character file in Scrivener, but it says state senator, but again, I don't know if I wrote that before I decided or so I'm gonna just do a little search real quick.
I try so hard to make it calm and not startling.
Yeah, you do. It's funny because you usually come on like 1 second before the alarm goes off. But I'm the only one who can hear the alarm.
I usually just spend the last...
Laura says, drink your water / wine.
Yep.
I have my Diet Dr. Pepper today.
So healthy.
But I also have water.
But I just broke the cap off.
All right, how did y'all do, everyone?
I got there first.
I got 292. Not bad, considering I spent like 5 minutes of it trying to figure out what my character is. Dude.
It says I got 497, but that's much less impressive than it sounds because a lot of that is just copying old words into a new document.
Oh, my neck really needs to crack and I can't. I don't do that violent like neck cracking thing, but
you're not gonna stick one hand under your chin and just break your own neck?
No. 572 for Bert.
With a tweed skirt. Tweed is dangerous. That is the worst. Person dies. Murderers found. What happens in here? I never know. I have no idea.
I was asking that a while ago, and I was like, isn't that the whole point of your entire genre?
And she was part of this conversation. She was right there with me where we're like, stuff.
Oh, man. If you write romance, it would be kissing. Kissing happens.
Yeah, I have 2 fiction novels with like a vague kind of outline because they're based on, like historical novels or plays or stuff. And that's easy. But just making it up out of your head, I don't know how people do that.
Let's see. We have a workshop tomorrow at the library called Plot Pacing by the Numbers.
Oh, yeah. I meant to sign up for that and then didn't.
You still can until 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Perfect. I think I have a thing tomorrow, but we'll see.
Jessica Baker got 129.
Turned 5 chapters. Wow. That would make me cry because I do not write long. Cutting 3 chapters would just devastate me.
I really want to take a nap. So I'm trying to
That's called going to bed.
Adjust my sleep schedule to a normal-ish sleep schedule. It's not going well. I'm getting up earlier, but I'm not going to bed any earlier.
Yeah, that seems like the wrong direction. The trick is go to bed earlier and see what happens in the morning.
Yeah, it's not working.
Also, get medicated.
That would probably help more than anything.
It doesn't hurt.
I've had insomnia, like pretty bad insomnia since I was a kid, but the pandemic has made it worse.
Yeah, a lot of people are struggling to sleep these days.
Yeah, tell me about it. So on Saturday, Pub Talk Live is going to be Amparo Ortiz is going to be my guest co-host.
Who?
And then editor, she's an author. Her book is coming out in the fall. And then Ashley Hearn, who is the YA editor. She was previously at Page Tree Publishing, and she is now at Peachtree Publishing.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. She's also the Pitch Wars mentor who mentored Tomi Adeyemi, who's like one of the biggest Pitch Wars success stories.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, Ernie said she hadn't written the chapters yet.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't gotten many people's word counts. Where is everybody?
I know. Well, let's see. Jennifer's not writing. Kaylee just scared Kaylee away.
We got
Laura here.
Maybe everyone's avoiding it.
I was gonna say maybe no one wants to tell us. I actually had a higher than normal word count today, so everyone's scared. My almost 300 words is terrifying.
I'd be frightened. Oh, we have a new writer! Yay!
You're gonna have to let me see the comment in 30 seconds. I know. The delay on
Laura's editing.
Frustrating.
But then sometimes you get them before my YouTube comments get them, and I have no idea what's happening.
How many novels have y'all written? I'm working on my first. Welcome and congrats, Mariah.
Right, I'm so excited.
I
forget, what is Mariah writing? Did she say?
Yeah, not Ninja Pirates. Nope, Ninja Vampires.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Vampire Ninja
Epic Fantasy. How many novels have we written?
How many have I written? I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, okay. 5 novels I think I've written. But like 4 or 5 novellas. Because most of my romances, I think all my romances are novellas actually.
I'm going to take a pause to say none of these words mean anything to me. But we're proud of you. Whatever it is, you did great. Unless you didn't. But we're still proud of you.
Unless it's a game and you're not writing, and then we're not proud of you.
So I am not yet published, Mariah. Yeah, so depends on your definition of novel at that point. But I write about a manuscript a year and have done for 5 years. So that is where I stand.
Well, I wrote 2 like wholly unpublishable novels before I started publishing, so you count if you've written the same one multiple times. Oh, Robin, we're gonna have to get started in less than a minute here, but it's mind mapping software from the People Make Scrivener, so it is a writing activity. Congrats, Robin.
I haven't seen that anywhere. Why didn't I get that comment? I am so confused.
I don't know. Yes, you do get better each time. Every book you write.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you the comments since you're not saying that.
Yeah, I had to go over and pull up YouTube now. It's just like dropping some comments for no reason.
That's weird.
But that's
it's time
right?
to start writing, yeah. I'm gonna share the thing again. Maybe there it is. Okay, cool. And get that banner going. And on your mark, get set.
Draft.
What happened, Bess?
Is it time? I missed it. You could have done a nice soothing voice.
I know. I was so startled when the alarm actually went off before before you came
Yeah, I
in.
got caught up. That's kind of cool. Good job, me. Thank you. I'm
Nice.
very
Good
proud of
job,
myself too.
you.
How'd you do?
I got 260, but I did
What
figure
is
out
John's?
what my
What's he do?
yeah. He's a congressman. He's U.S. representative. Yeah.
So very unpopular
Yeah.
man right now.
So I changed my character file as well. Yeah. Actually, one of the last words I wrote was from his daughter was actually he's more of a centrist. And then my other main character said, of course he is. More notes on developmental
Excellent.
edits done. Nice, Kaylee.
Great
112
success.
for Ernie. Did I tell you about spiders doing push-ups in a mirror? I think I did,
Probably.
right?
Yes.
The carpal tunnel stretches.
Yeah, last week. Nice work.
Bert, 518, nice. Evelyn told us she was probably gonna miss today, so you don't have
It's
a lot
true.
of competition tonight, Bert.
Evelyn!
Evelyn's here. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
What happened to the power?
That is so
Like-
funny. Good timing.
Half of Twitter today was like,
Was it the hurricane? I know some people lost because of the hurricane.
oh, that makes sense. My mom called me this week and she's like, I heard there's a tropical storm headed your way. And I was like, is there? Because unless it's on top of me and like you're talking about it, I don't pay the slightest bit of attention.
Yeah. Well, it's like a tropical storm. Like, that's just
My mom was
Florida
like,
weather.
do you
That's
have all
not-
of the eggs and milk you need? And I was like, what am I going to do with eggs and milk?
Like, talk to me when it hits category 2, then maybe we can have a conversation about it.
Tell your friend to join us.
You should. I summoned Evelyn. I did. Yeah, it is a hurricane. Yeah, I saw several people talking about power being out. That's so funny, though. I was like, Evelyn's not here. And then... Oh, man.
These
Yeah,
are
I'm
me.
definitely doing my stretches today. Yes, it was a hurricane. All right, where am I at right now? I'm at 552.
And you wanted 7 something? that right?
I said I probably had about 700 left in the scene. I probably actually have a little bit more because I got more on a conversation that I didn't plan on writing. And I still have another topic I need to get discussed before the scene ends.
Ooh, the drama. It's her ADHD diagnosis, isn't it?
Mm-mm. That's not a thing. No, they're doing a fake relationship for their sociology experiment, and
Or are they?
They are, though. It's actually a fake relationship. But they need to set the guidelines for their activities.
Ooh, pardon.
Robin, your feed cut
Excuse
out,
me.
but you're back now, right? So you're good.
Was it me or Sarah? Because Sarah goes away all the time. They just leave me here high and dry.
I do.
I have to count things in my head. It's terrible.
Oh man. Just a reminder, the last Wednesday in August, we're going to be starting at 8 p.m. as well as the first Wednesday in September. I'm going to keep reminding until it's time.
So, Evelyn, are you going to do all 3 writing sprints worth of writing in this last sprint? Is that the plan?
She's gonna
Just gonna
do
do 1,500.
also. She's gonna beat my word count with one writing spread. Oh, Jen restarted the computer. The whole screen was blank. That is weird. I think we're still here. Are we still here?
Where's here? Where's we?
So they said that they just had the comment box. That's weird. They improved the video quality. I don't know if it's any different or not. Can you all tell the difference?
Is null superior to anything? I believe is the question that Robin's computer was posing there.
I hear a clock. Tick, 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 tick.
That's Cogsworth.
Yeah.
When we have people sleep like
3
on
minutes.
the couch, I have to put him in the closet because he's very loud when it's quiet.
Yeah, when it is quiet at your house, sometimes it's like, that's a clock ticking.
Yep, Cogsworth sometimes lives in the closet, which is now extra soundproofed for recording purposes.
Oh yeah. Did I tell you that I went into my parents' closet and I found a chair in there? It was
Do your
like,
parents have a podcast?
that's what I asked. It's like, you know, the dining room chairs, but they're completely covered in cloth, right? It's like one of those. And I saw it and I was like, y'all filming a podcast in here? Of course, my mom had no idea what I was talking about.
Did you point her at WZRD? Like, definitely start here. This is the one.
Yeah. So I'll show you my
We
mother
agree.
who thinks.
You should be editing.
How to fix my national provider ID instead. Okay. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? Is that a healthcare thing?
It sounds like a healthcare thing.
Cool.
What were you saying about your mom?
My mom thinks Harry Potter is a work of the devil.
But this isn't Harry Potter. This is music about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Oh, okay. You need it to get employed. That is important.
So we got 2 minutes. So everyone do your spider push-ups.
Yeah, spiders don't push up in a mirror. Do it. Another one.
Itsy bitsy spiders.
Another one that I've been doing a lot or trying to remember to do is it says to like shake your hands like you just washed them.
I use a towel.
What if you don't have a towel?
That's what pants are for.
What if you don't have pants?
Although actually, well then I have a hand towel.
What if you don't have any of those?
Because we went to Japan, and so we came back with personal hand towels that you just keep in your bag or your pocket because they don't have like paper towels in the bathrooms. So I always have one of those. And they're super cute. They have cats and stuff.
We have about 40 seconds before we start our last sprint of the day.
Not to be, too imprecise, but about 40 seconds, give or take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha! Ernie's on my side.
Oh, I don't know what happened. That's what a shirt is for. What if you don't have a shirt? Anyway, you know the motion.
And Evelyn is a doctor. Why can't you just do jazz hands?
I don't know. It was something about it, like moves the tendons that get really tight. That's why. Okay,
we're getting into some complicated topics here, and you
are
just very lucky that it is time to go because I am ready. Stretch. Let me put in my 50,000 words about JKR.
Ready? Set.
Begin! And that's time, everyone. Pencils down. Get hydrated.
All right. I jumped a little bit on that one.
Were you just so caught up in your writing?
Yeah. So Lone Star joined us right at the
Did you say Lone
beginning
Star?
of that sprint. So welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Lodestar, yeah, that's the name he goes by on my Patreon.
Okay.
He's my Patreon supporter, Lodestar.
Hello.
That's the name that, yeah, he gets credited under. So yeah, so this is his first time at a writing sprint, writing
Virtual writing?
What are these things called? Virtual writing. Yeah, but not obviously his first time on the channel. So yay. So I ended up at, I have 891 words, which I don't remember
you wrote
what
it
I
down,
ended
though.
at.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
I did the first time, but not the second time. I wonder if it's in the history of my calculator. How do I find the history of my calculator? I can do it on my phone,
I
but
did
I don't
the
know this one.
math, and tonight I did 558 words total, new words. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Nice. Oh, there's no
I already
history.
did 204
Okay,
this
fine.
sprint.
I don't remember. Oh,
Robin
nice.
got lots of plotting done. And Myra
Well
and
done,
your
well done.
cheerleading are such a great addition to
That's
this conversation.
important.
I love it. That makes me happy.
So I realized I can do math because I know what I got last time because it was 260. So I can figure it out. Yay.
Reverse engineer.
So I got 339. That's fine.
Nice.
That's what I am now. I'm no longer an engineer. I'm a reverse engineer.
Yes, I would read that book. That sounds like it'd be a great absurd comedy something.
How did everyone else do tonight? I have like
Bert
probably
crushed
100 more words in this scene, and then I'll do a real quick edit on it and send it on to my group, my critique group.
Bert got as many words in this sprint as I did the entire evening.
563. Nice, Bert. Doubled. I think she doubled my word count.
Evelyn indulged in some catharsis.
Yeah. I do that too, but like not in a productive manner. Just. Oh, I need to
Anyone else do any writing? Mariah, was it Lone Star? Lodestar?
Lodestar.
Lodestar.
Is Jen still with us, or we lose Jen?
Oh yeah, Jennifer. You haven't emailed me.
Uh-oh.
Not that that's relevant. As long as we're yelling, I felt like I should include that.
Uh-oh. I sent her your email, I promise.
Obviously, we're going to blame it on you.
You should. Everything's my fault.
Is that part of your niceness book? Just accept responsibility for stuff?
No, the niceness book wasn't much of a help.
Aww.
It's like, reading books can help. Okay, thanks. Got that covered.
I am absolutely kidding, Jen. There is no rush, as previously detailed by how I am fighting with this 14-year-old bugbear.
It's only 4 days late. Oh gosh. Kaylee, I'm still listing things. I like lists. Oh, so I was talking to some of my writing friends today, and one of them is struggling with her edit letter because basically she didn't like. she didn't like the edit letter, like, and this is someone who has multiple books published, so it's not like, that first reaction that you have where you don't like any edits, right? And so she had a conversation with the editor, and so basically they agreed to ignore some of the notes, right? And so she was saying she was doing that, but she kept getting frustrated because she would keep looking at her edit letter and then seeing the other things, and then that would like annoy her, right? And so I was like, oh, after I read my edit letter a couple of times, I just write down a checklist and then just work off the checklist, because then it's just like an impersonal thing. It's just like a list of things I need to get done. And she's like, that's a great idea. So,
having never had an edit letter, I cannot confirm, but it sounds reasonable.
Have you had a beta reader though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly they tell me I'm perfect and flawless though.
Oh, of course. I'm working on the middle of my book. Turns out that's the hardest part to plot. Man, y'all are
See?
struggling with that middle.
Murder. Things happen here. Resolution. I am not alone. Even if it's vampire ninjas.
Vampire ninjas. Oh, man. I'm getting into the fun and games.
Like a carnival?
No. Like from the Save the Cat beat sheet. The fun and games, the promise of the premise.
Was that the like 72 sections long thing you showed me on your computer that looked so professional, but way too intimidating?
No, beat sheet's only 18 beats.
That's like 72.
And some of them are repeated, so it's really only like 15 beats. Because like the midpoint is like the beginning of whatever the next beat is, so it's like kind of, anyway, it's not important.
Those are words that you said definitely sounded smart and important.
I like Save the Cat. It helps me pace. It helps me pace. Doesn't really hit me plot.
This also sounds very important and helpful.
Yeah, promise of the premise.
I believe you.
Setting up conflict is easier than solving it.
You are not wrong, although I'm not sure we're talking interpersonally here.
Either way. See, Robin uses beat sheets. Beat sheets are fun. Beat sheets are good. I like them.
A cat will always help you with everything at all times, Jen. Always.
I don't think Save the Cat will help you.
Absolutely it will. Applicable to all things.
Okay. It is a screenwriting book originally, so.
See, screens, writing, totally works.
Things that show up on screens like websites. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is pretty much it. Will Save the Cat motivate me? Well,
one of our adoption notes for fosters is if you feed a cat at the same time you have to take a medication every day, you'll never forget to take that medication. I'm sure you could apply the same thing to website building.
Yeah.
Feed the cat at your computer every day, and you will never forget your computer.
Okay. I don't think Jen has any cats.
I can fix that.
Two
of my fosters just got returned to the shelter.
Oh no. Which ones?
So they need an adopter. Their names now are Kovu and Koda. They were Prince Poe and Crest.
No, not Poe.
I know.
Oh, baby Poe.
Yeah, they grew up and their adopter's roommate ended up being hella allergic to their adult fur.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So she did her best. I can't blame her. She did everything she could for a year. But yeah, my babies are back at the shelter. And if you need cats, they're a bonded pair. They're very sweet.
Oh, they're sweet. Well, they were when they were babies. I don't know.
I assume they're still sweet.
Yeah, they probably are. All right. Well, thank y'all for joining us tonight and getting some work done and helping us get work done. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Saturday is Pub Talk Live at 9 p.m. I think that's it. That's all I got.
Don't forget to sign up for Sarah's newsletter, where they recount weekly writing and reading virtual bookish events.
I'll put that link in the chat. Well, then I can't talk and type at the same time. Okay. Yeah, so it's a weekly newsletter about virtual bookish and writing events. So it's free. There's no reason not to sign up. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, and we'll see you next time. Unless, of course, you live in New Zealand, in which case you're fine, I guess. You should still wash your hands, though. Okay. Bye.